Last year, Wisconsin was the 30th state to ban texting while driving.
But the discussion about the potential dangers of using cell phones in any way behind the wheel continues. And joining us now from the University of Wisconsin-Madison Medical School is Kim Van Ryzin. Thank you so much for joining us, Kim.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, let's talk about this, because a lot of times we as journalists get involved in these stories when the unfortunate happens. Someone is using a text or using a phone to text, and they cause a crash and there's a death involved. Have you guys seen even more accidents? We're looking from an ER perspective. Do a lot of these, do a lot more happen than we might even know about?
I certainly believe so.
Yeah.
I'm a second-year student right now, so currently I'm not on the rotations quite yet, which is what you'd be speaking of in the ER.
Yep.
But I have worked as an EMT for the past 5 years with Maple Bluff, Burke, and Blooming Grove, and we've gone to several accidents which involved texting while driving or cell phone usage while driving. A few of them were fatal, including a decapitation on Stoughton Road.
Goodness. Okay. Well, we're talking about the main issue really is, are people distracted? And is there any kind of difference between cell phone use and any other distractions in your car, like, I don't know, music or kind of playing around with that?
I think that there really are, and I believe that there's a few studies that have made it equivalent to actually drunk driving. And so I think that it's really important for all of us. We're sharing the roads. We all need to be responsible and respectful of one another, and it's a very important issue.
But why is it distracting? Why is that considered distracting, being on your phone and just talking?
Right. It's pretty strange, because you think that somebody else being in your car with you, that you talk to them.
Right.
It's not like you don't talk to them, but I think that I'm not sure if they've ever come to a conclusion about that. But when you are on your phone, you're kind of in your own world. It's kind of like being on your iPod or something like that. You get pretty engrossed in that.
Yeah. The state law prohibits texting while driving, but not using your phone while driving. You can still talk on your phone while driving. Other states have passed a law like that. Should we be one of those states, do you think, from what you've seen in your professional career? Should we be a no cell phones at all while you're driving?
I believe so. I am quite confident that quite a few people still text and drive, because it's kind of like, if you get caught, then it's a problem. So I think it would just really deter that, as well as any kind of other distractions. Chicago has banned all cell phone use, and I'm not aware of any kind of data that supports what they've done thus far, but I do know that that's what they've done, and several other major cities have done the same thing.
Is the issue also potentially, like, what if you have like a hands-free device? Is it the distraction is in your mind, you carrying on a conversation, or would something like that help?
I think that would help. I think a lot of times it's dialing the numbers, looking up the contacts in the phone book, and again, just got to get that quick text out. So
yeah. There's a lot of people who say having a law, no cell phone use while driving would really bring down healthcare costs and time in the ER and expenses like that. Would you agree with that? I do agree with that. Yes. Yeah. It's an issue that we've talked about a lot, and what people don't understand is it's when you're talking on the phone, you're having a conversation with somebody. You're not focused on the road. Is that the issue here? It's not holding a phone all the time. It's just your mind is elsewhere, right? Correct. Yeah. Yeah. And it's quite distracting when you're having a conversation with somebody else. It's easy to listen to because they're in the room with you. But I mean, if you are having a conversation with somebody who is miles away, it's just you're listening to yourself, and there could be radio distractions, and it's just you're not able to react quite as quickly. Gotcha. Right. All right, good stuff. Thanks for being here with us. Talk about it. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll be right back.